got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness.
What's up guys, Master Styles here, back with another Eternal Evolution video. And today we're going to be talking about the new hero that is apparently going to be coming to the game next week. We don't get no breaks. I thought we were gonna get a break because they're on a break. Guess not. So I went onto the Facebook page this morning, and when I looked on it, the first thing I saw was this new hero here. And I kind of hinted towards, the new hero being maybe assassin, because they recently just came out with an energy hero, but they went with a hunter. So this guy here is a melee hunter slash seem like range. The ultimate skill is very, very interesting because again, with hunters, you want to have a lot of attack speed. And it says here, so he pounces at his targets, he pushes them back 4 meters and stun them for 3 seconds. Next, he jumps back to his original position. So is that displacement? I was thinking, Marauder there, and that's only on his ultimate. So he throws 5 spear at the target, each spear dealing, what's that, 200%? How much percent? 220% of his attack. And for every 100 attack speed, he throws an additional spear. So is he throwing 10 spears? That's what it sounds like, because he's throwing 5 and then he throws an additional 5, because they say that the max amount you can get to is 500 is the cap. So it sounds like he's throwing 10 spears. Those spears might be hitting hard. So again, we definitely need this guy for, what's his name? Panda in the exotic expedition. So this guy here, when I read all his skills, I'm pretty sure if you're just not watching my video, you probably heard to watch the other content creators talk about him. So I'm not gonna go too much into the skills. I already read them myself. So the one thing that came to mind was a revive team, right? A revive team. So first things first, the first person that jumped out off the page is Sam. Sam, he revived at EX30 3 times, right? I think twice. So he comes back to life twice. That definitely works perfect with this guy because he works well with people that revive. And also, let's start a battle for each one. That word just sounds weird. But every allied Wenfyr hero, he increases damage reduction by 15%. So the all Wenfyr team is looking like the way to go in PvE. Yeah, primarily there. Don't know if I doubt the collab heroes will count towards that. They have to specifically be Wenfyr. But Sam definitely stood out. Another person that jumped off the page too was Arcadia. Arcadia EX30 has the same ability too, where she comes back to life. Who else does that? Vazaris, she does that too. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5th person. You can also go with Cora. Cora is also another option. But again, I think running with the hunters would probably be the way to go. And to keep it Wenfyr, you could go Fiona, but the problem with Fiona is that she's generally gonna be on the assassin team. So will Sam. I don't want you to mistake cheat debt with revival, because again, Leo has cheat debt, but at the same time, I don't think it's considered the same thing. So for me right now, the way that I'm looking at this is I'm just thinking about like the hunters, right? And of course for support, I was thinking, because she works perfectly with the revival. But the problem with that is that, no, actually it would work, because if she's in there and the first revival, her revival takes priority. before their revival kick in. So I'll show you. We'll actually let's go take a look at that and see what that looks like. We'll go into here because you know you're gonna die. You're gonna end up dying fast anyway. So we'll see it. So let's go to support. Put Miranda in there, and then we'll take Sam. First of all, because we want to see. So we'll take Sam. Let's take Sam and put him out there. Go. So we'll see what happens here. So once he dies, we'll see. Well, she's probably gonna die before all of that. But see, so her revival kicks in first. Then he comes back to life. So that's 1. He actually died already. 2. So this is 3rd time, and then after this, he should be dead completely, right? Yep. So her revival kicks in first before he goes to his revival process. So the one with the highest attack gets the invincibility and obviously the ultimate back. But for that time period, he's invincible. So again, one other thing to note is that when you run Arcadia with another Wenfyr, because of her abilities, she basically get 60% damage reduction if she has a Wenfyr next to her, which is pretty good. It created a team a while back where I was running Sam here. No, not Sam, Teresh. I was running Teresh it was similar to this. So I had Teresh and who else did I have? I completely forgot this team, but I know Miranda was in here. So Miranda was in there, and I had this. So kind of that, and I think I was running I forgot who the other 2 people were that I was running. I was running 2 other people where basically this was it. I would have to go back and look at one of my videos, but the premise was pretty much this, and throwing her in the back line and having Teresh here where pretty much, because when she gets thrown in the back line, you'll see that she don't take a lot of damage. I think it was Cariolis and somebody else. I don't remember who the other person was. I can't think off the top of my head. I would have to go back and go check. So let me see. It's not Summoner. It's not a tank. Is there anybody else? Vazaris maybe? No? Nah, it definitely wasn't Vazaris. But let's just look at this. But just see, she dies there, but she comes back to life because of that. And what ended up happening is Teresh with his throw, if he throws, if somebody dies, he ended up throwing somebody else. So that's kind of not what I was looking for. I completely forgot what that team was. And I can't remember. It was damage reduction. It was a whole bunch of people that had damage reduction in it. And I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know that this team right here is very, very interesting, right? So say for instance, we could run Teresh because he is Wenfyr. We could run Teresh. And we can also run, who else? Who else is Wenfyr? Let's go look. Sam. Was Sam in there? I don't think I was using Sam. But this is kind of like what I'm looking at here. Yes, Teresh doesn't have the revivability, but again, the way I'm looking at the team is that with that guy, we can even put her back here with Sam, put him up front, throw him in their back line. His damage reduction is going to be so insane, plus the DPS that he could potentially throw up. But again, when it comes to putting Teresh on this team, you're now dismantling your tank team, and you're also running Fiona over here, and you're taking Sam from the assassin team. So again, Teresh isn't a bad option, but at the same time, not necessarily. Obviously, she's one of the ones that jump off the page. This team right here, plus him up front, wouldn't be so bad. But again, it depends on where your Caraxia is, you know. So I'm very interested to see, once I get him in game, then I can kind of create that team again. Because I think I had a damage reduction team where the team wasn't taking too much damage because of the way that it was structured. And the mistake that I made was I put her here. I should have put her on the other side, so she kind of like take less damage. Let's see how this works. I doubt it's gonna work, but these enemies, they do a lot of damage, especially at the stage that they're at. See, she's already dead and she comes back to life, but again, he would help a lot here because I feel like he would do a lot more damage. But again, I have to go back and look at that video because I definitely made that team a while back and I completely forgot who I was running, and I'll see if I can find it, and then I'll either talk about it in the next video that I make tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to make another video about the divine blessing heroes that are coming out. So we'll talk about that, and hopefully by then I'll kind of figure it out. But again, like I said, revival and cheat dead is two different things, because I definitely went through and I looked at the whole list and I was like, okay, what are the heroes that have revival within them? And of course there's two hunters that stands out. There's Sam, there's Caraxia, in Atlas. Do we have anybody in Atlas? I don't think so. A couple cheat deaths, but not revival. And let's look at them too. Let's go back to the new hero here and see what they say for Garen. So they said Miranda and Unleash. So definitely want a lot of crit damage on him, but you also want that attack speed, because that's what's gonna give his ultimate the additional damage, which is definitely necessary. So again, it looks like we'll be running similar to, if I can find her here. So when he comes out, I'll most likely take this set off of her, because I have this set sitting right here. This one, I might end up having to change this one here, because the crit damage on this set is too low. Like, I need it to be higher than that. I need it to be at least 70, but from her kit, she actually gains crit damage. So 14% additional crit damage, which is not nothing to, you know, it's pretty good. But this is kind of the set I would end up running on him, with attack speed, attack, and crit rate. But again, with him, you want to make sure you get to 500 attack speed, so that way he can throw off those 5 extra spears. I think his ultimate is going to be doing a lot of damage. So again, Miranda obviously would work with them, and I'm thinking about how I would put this team together, because again, the way that I'm looking at this team is, how do I create this team without dismantling my other team? Because if we go into Hell Arena, because that's the premier one, right? We go into Hell Arena and you look at my team. So right now I'm running energy, summoners, tanks, and assassins. Don't mind that Helentis. Helentis is not supposed to be there. I'm just trying to get the bonus. But Sam is already in here, and normally I run Cora in here too. So tough to try to put that team together. I feel like that team needs a couple more pieces, right? So let's take a look at the 5th team here. Can't really attack. Let's go down here and see what we would have left over. So let's take you out, you out, you out, right? We should have all our hunters. So we can go 1, 2, 3 there, boom, right? That leaves us with not a lot. Because again, he could be the frontliner. He could. Am I using Miranda? Yes, I am. I am using Miranda. So we have Teresh, because I don't have, how am I using wait, what? Oh, because I wasn't using the tank team. Well. So Teresh is available, huh? Interesting. Oh, because I'm not using the tank team. Maybe I am able to do it. So Teresh is available, so that's good. I can also, where do I have? Oh, I have Miranda on the energy team. That's the downside. Miranda is on the energy team. We need a support. We do, or do we? That's a great question because the damage reduction is so high. Do we really need a support though? I don't know. But again, my Teresh is available. It may not be available for you because you're probably running a tank team. But these two in the back, they definitely stand out. I need to get Vazaris here to X30 for her to actually revive. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use her. I'm not bringing her to X30 because I would want to bring the new hero to X30. So tough there. Very interesting. I just have to, think a little bit more about it and figure out what I want to do in terms of once I get my hands on the new hero. And, just to go back to the new hero here, overall, he looks fairly decent from his skills, what he brings to the table. Interesting passive, when he dies. Also, I was thinking fade out, but again, I feel like this guy, you don't want him to die. He only gets to come back alive once, so fade out might not be the way to go. But Miranda is very interesting, but it's only on his ultimate. So again, but with Sam don't teleport that much either too. So very interesting there. I think I'll go to the attack speed, but before I would go Marauder. So I'll end up trying both. I'll get a Marauder set on him with some attack speed and also try the Unleash set. But I think the Unleash set will probably be the better way to go because I am aiming for that 500 attack speed. But love to see new heroes that bring a different feel to the game, and I hope he deals a lot of damage. I want him to be one-shotting people. I want that. That's what I would love to see. Just one-shotting people. I know a lot of people are probably having a tough time with where is it? Right here. This guy, Panda right here. I know a lot of people are struggling with this Panda because his defense is so high and it takes a lot to take him down. So definitely hope that guy comes to help out. And chances are they're probably gonna switch over the bosses. The first boss here is probably gonna become take this guy. Yes, whatever his name is. Yeah, they probably will make him the first boss in the next one. So very interesting there. Sins will run through that, but again, new hero coming to the game next week. I'm already focusing on that. Obviously, Piran's gonna come out too, so be mindful. Don't burn through all of your tickets now. At least save 60 so you can definitely have enough to get to this new Hunter hero. I know a lot of people were asking for Hunter, and here he is. Awesome. Love to see it. So tomorrow I'll start a new series where I cover the 3 heroes that are gonna be on the wish list because I already have all 3 of them at Immortal EX30. And I feel like that will help out some of you guys that don't have those heroes or are thinking to bring them to Immortal, or if they're even worth bringing to EX30. So another quick video there. And for those that are new to my content, if you like what you see, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And for those that's been rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button to help out with the algorithm. Until my next video, peace.